Hey guys, thanks for joining this video today. My wife and I are outside in North Carolina and doing some mountain yoga this morning, so welcome and join us. Let's get started in a child's pose. We'll go on your hands, we'll go on your knees, we'll try to get your toes together, stretch out your arms, and just start your practice with a couple of nice deep breaths. Wherever you can push down into your body, like your armpits, your forearms, your hands, see if you can push down and feel a little bit of a stretch there. Take a nice deep breath again. We'll go for 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. So stay back in your child's pose. Inhale, come up a little bit, lift your head, stretch your hands out towards the left side. If you want to, try stacking that right hand over your left hand. Again, push everything that you can down to the mat. Maybe your armpits again, your hips. Stretch this side and come back on your mat. We'll walk your hands back up. You want to lift your head up a little bit and just kind of see where you're going. We'll move out to your right side now. Remember to breathe. Take a nice deep breath. We'll come back onto your mat to a child's pose. You can lay your forehead down, rest. We'll shift all the way up into your tabletop pose. Start to slide your knees back. You can lay all the way down or slide the knees back. Push into that lower part of your back. And start your practice this morning with just a good heart opener in cobra pose. We'll try pressing down into the arms a bit here. Relax your shoulders in cobra. Pull yourself up. And let's breathe. Take it easy, especially in that lower part of your back. We'll tuck under toes. Keep the head straight. We'll take our first downward facing dog. So I want to try to go into stillness and down dog. So when you feel comfortable enough, just start to push down into your heels and lift your hips. Good. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. And then one more, an inhale and take an exhale. Alright, we're going to walk the hands and feet together. Maybe get somewhere around the middle of your mat. Try to keep your legs straight. Come up halfway into a flat back. Go down to a forward fold. Relax the head and neck. Try to get the hands interlaced around your lower back. You take those arms, stretch them up. Take a deep breath and relax. Let it go. Release the arms, tuck your chin. We'll take our first standing position. Just getting up on your mat. Let's stand, let's rise, let's lift those arms. Let's raise them all the way up to the sky today. Exhale, little arch bend, back. And come down slowly. Arms down to your sides. So let's get into mountain. We'll bring those palms to face a bit forward, but try not to stiffen the arms anyway. Just palms kind of facing inwards, arms down to the sides. Feel a slight lift in your back, your chest, and your head. And we'll take an inhale and exhale as we bring your hands together towards your heart. So we're going to move into some sun salutations, a couple of movements here, a few rounds of movements, and try to set a nice intention for your yoga today, for your sun salutations. Good, drop your arms down. If you're not already, just step forward to the front of your mat. Hands together, arms up. Inhale, reach back, exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, step the right foot, lunge it back, tap down the knee. Low crescent lunge. Try to keep your head straight, hinge forward, right in your hips. Take one more inhale breath. Go back into downward facing dog. So now we're gonna drop the knees and go right to that cobra or baby cobra pose. Inhale. Pull your head up, chest up. Down dog. And we're gonna move that right foot forward. Tap the left knee to the ground. Inhale. Low crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward. Drop the head and neck, rise up. Rise all the way up, y'all. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms down. Let's do at least 3 more. Hands together. On an inhale, rise up. On an exhale, bow forward. Left foot back. Pick it up. Tap it. If you want to raise the arms up, that's fine. You can raise the arms up. Stepping back, downward facing. Tapping the knees. Coming forward and then down into cobra. Pushing back up into down dog. Your left foot moves up again to the front of your mat. Your right knee moves down. You can bring those arms up. Hands down, step up nice and softly. Forward fold. We'll lift your arms and hands, come up, rise. Exhale, reach back. Then just let the arms go. Let's do our last 2. We'll move just a little bit faster. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, right foot back. Low crescent lunge. You can lift the arms if you're ready. Find that stability. Downward facing dog, left foot back. Go down, move to the mat. Take your cobra. Always add in those push-ups there if you want. Push up into cobra. Push back into down dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. You can bring the arms up. Go for it. Exhale, hands down. Step up. Rise up. We got 1 more. Give yourself good heart opener here. Go back and let arms go. Hands to heart. Do that 1 more. Inhale, rise up, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge your left foot back. Tap down the knee. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing. Last one. I'm going to go knees. Bend the elbows, chest, chin. Up to cobra. Back to down dog. Left foot forward. Low lunge. Hands down, stepping forward, folding. Let's rise up. Take your hands around the lower part of your back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Try to get into that upper part of your back. The upper part of your back kind of moves back with your head, but try to keep everything in place. And then that lower part of your back just tries to gently move forward. Good. Kind of allow those shoulders to feel nice in that placement. Pull back. Good. Take 3 more breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Squeeze back your shoulders. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. And then 1 more. Inhale through the nose. Keep those hands together tight. Exhale. And then lightly let those hands just go. Feel loosening up here. Loosen up. I'll turn towards you guys. We'll do a little swing. It's called the Zen swing. So bring your feet about hip distance together. Just gonna loosen up your legs and arms. Sun salutations. Good. Movement's good, especially when you're a bit colder here this morning. So we're gonna get loose. And then we'll do some standing warrior poses here now. So you can stay facing the side of your mat. Just take your feet out a little bit wider. You know, try to keep those knees and legs locked together. So start giving yourself a little bit of taps, right? A lot of pulling in right here in your legs. So let's pull in. Pull in the legs, use your core, keep your feet at least hand distance apart, more or less, kind of right there. So let's start in a little sequence here, our warrior two. We'll turn the right toes out. I want you to bring your hands on your waist now and rotate that left hip back and your right hip forward, and we'll start to bend the knee about 90 degrees. So that warrior two, Erin. Open the hip, turn it to the side, the other way. And stretch the arms out to the sides. We'll do that first warrior two. And just try to keep a focus on the lower part of your body. Feel your feet on the floor. Try to feel yourself getting right in the center of your lower body with your upper body, your arms, your hands right in that center. And stay focused. You want to be gazing right just past the fingertips. Let's do a little breath work here. Hold it. See if you want to go a little bit lower or deeper, but try not to shift forward. Just go right down. Inhale. 1. Inhale. 2. Let's do one more. Inhale. 3. So we're going to turn those toes in. Squeeze those legs together. Stretch your arms up. Exhale. Stretch your arms out towards the sides. Take a breath in first. We're going to move your left toes. Take your hands on your waist. So you don't want to tuck in that hip. You want to open that hip out. Open it with your legs. Open your hip. Turn it to the side. We're going to start pulling the hips down, bending your left leg. And then let's come into that warrior two now. Let's stretch and lengthen out those arms. So I'm turning looking this way towards you guys, but I'm going to turn and look towards the front of my hand. So that chin comes in that other direction. It turns towards your shoulder. If you're looking away from the screen, that's okay. Right? Know that we're right here, but you can trust yourself, trust your body. And stretch out those arms. Try to get down a little bit lower if you like. If you can get down a little bit deeper, and then we'll do our breath work. Inhale. 1. Inhale. 2. And then inhale. One more. And 3. So, nice job. Let's turn those toes in. And let's bring those arms up over your head. We'll raise them up. We'll tense a little bit here, those arms and hands. We'll tense them towards your head. Try to hold everything together tight, tight, tight. And then drop those arms down towards your sides. We're going to place your hands on your hips. Take a nice chance here. Push those hips forward and then push those hips way back behind you. Let's drop your arms down when you're ready and just do a wide leg forward fold. Let's go on the theme of movement. We'll do a couple lateral lunges on each leg. Still facing that same side. So straightening the left leg, walking your hands to the right, dropping the hips, bending your right knee, and then changing. So we're going to face the side of your mat for a few more of these. We're going to keep your feet in this direction for a little bit longer. Stay facing this side of your mat. So take a deep breath. Let's walk your hands out towards the back of your mat. Turn your right toes to face the back of your mat. Lift your left heel. Drop the knees. Square your hips. Let's raise that right arm up and do a lunge twist. easy. Slowly bring that hand down. We're going to go into a little half splits here. Hamstring stretch. Pull the hips back. Stretch that hamstring. And then place your foot back down. Turn back to the side of your mat. Come up on your fingers. Fold forward. Good. We're going to do the next side now. So turn facing the front of the mat. The left toe should turn. The right heel will lift. The knee will tap down. We'll take your left arm off the floor and twist it up this direction. Lunge twist. And then drop your hand down. Work into that one more half splits. Right, doing a couple little turns on our mats today. Couple half turns. But now after you do that splits in your hamstring, just bring that left foot back to the right foot to place our body down again into child's pose where we started. Relax. Try to relax your body, settle again, settle. And come on up into your tabletop position. You can sit back for a second. I want to do some wrist stretches with you guys, so keeping those wrists mobile and keeping them mobile and strong. We'll start with some gentle external rotations of the wrist, especially if you're behind a computer a lot through the day. Keep those wrists mobile. Internal rotations will keep them strong. And know that anything that you have going on your wrists now will help, but listening to anything that we might do as far as moving forward with those stretches and ways to strengthen the wrist, if it's causing you any pain, maybe back off a little bit or just do one hand at a time. And I'll give you enough time to do that. So I'm going to rotate the palms or the fingers out and place them out to the side. So it's going to be a little weird at first, and we're going to go a little bit further. And I'll give you a chance if you only want to do one hand at a time, although this one's a little bit more accessible to do with both hands. But go ahead, do one, and then right here, just in a moment, we'll switch and we'll do the next hand. Or pause the video or anything that helps you. And then I'm going to rotate the one set of the fingers towards me. So keeping that palm down, and then keeping those other set of fingers, rotating them out and in towards me. And then mainly here, just kind of sitting back so I can really target those forearms. So Erin's got her shoulders a little bit more over the hands. I'm going to modify. I'm kind of pushing back a little bit to go a little bit deeper into the wrist and forearm here. And take it easy, come up. We're going to rotate one set of the hands back to neutral, rotate the other. Take a deep breath here. You come into your table and lift your heart. Then round your back. Relax. I'm going to do the next side again. So instead of that external rotation, I'm going to do a nice internal set. We got a little bit more to do on those wrists. So rotate those fingers in. Facing towards each other. And then bring them back to neutral. And then we're actually going to flip the palms up. So this one I want you to do one hand at a time. Right palm flips up with the right fingers facing. I'm going to go ahead and do both hands, as I've done it a couple of times, more than a couple of times, doing this kind of stretch. So if you feel like, hey, it's easy, you can do both hands, go for it. Or just do one hand. Take a deep breath. All right, you can switch your hands if you're doing the other. more than about halfway. Good. Keep those wrists healthy and mobile. You should feel it. And bring it down. All right, settle. Let everything go. Relax back to that child's pose. We'll come up on a breath in and start moving through rounds of cats and cows. So every exhale rounds your back. Every inhale, lift your chest, lift your head. And every exhale, round the back. So you want to do that a couple more repetitions. Let that feel nice. We worked the wrists. Let's work up a little bit here. We'll work to the elbows next and then the shoulders. So come up when you're ready. Sit back. Sit back on your toes or sit back with toes untucked. We won't be here too much longer. Open your arms, palms facing in, and then you're going to bring right hand underneath the left. So right hand underneath the left. Maybe I'll turn this side so you can kind of see from this angle. And then bring the palms to face forward. Try to clasp the hands. Interlace the fingers. Just hold right here if you're not ready to go that next part. Or rotate the hands towards you and extend the arms. This is our little stretch here. Great for stretching that elbow tendon and tennis elbow. Never done this one before. It can feel a little intense.
I'm not flexible enough to go that far.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. We know we don't judge in yoga, right? All right, let's let it go. Release. Just loose. Let's just do that next side. So we'll go to the elbow. So we'll open the arms left under the right this time. Grasp a hand. Stay in this part. Stay right here. Or bring those palms towards you. Then try to rotate them away. Stretching at that other elbow. One side might feel a little bit more intense than the other. Gets more into the elbow than the other. But I promise you guys, whatever you're doing, know that it is good for you. And it also gets into that little bit of that wrist as well there too. So release, let it go, open the arms, hug yourself. Try to grab the shoulders, hug yourself tight. So we're gonna release the arms, release the hug. Thread your right shoulder down. So we did the wrist, we did the elbow, now we're getting to the shoulders. Relax. When you're ready to, sweep that right arm up. We'll do the next side and switch. Bring your left shoulder down, relax it. Rest your ear, your neck, rest your shoulder. When you're ready, take a breath in. Come up, twist it. Rise up. Exhale, lower. Alright, we'll do a couple more. Inhale, cat lift. Exhale, cat arch. Know that if you just had a couple of minutes to do some yoga, some cats and cows can be pretty effective, pretty good. So do as many as you like there. Keep it going. When you're ready, we're just going to come place your body in a nice, comfortable seat position now. Flip your palms up when you're ready. And relax. Try taking a nice tall seat. So sitting tall with those shoulders back, dropping into your shoulders, dropping into your seat. See if you can drop into this moment, right here. So that might mean not worrying about something that's happened before, and not being concerned about something that you think will happen. As you did your yoga practice today, notice how your body feels. Be loose, or even if you have more awareness of your body right now. All those deep stretches in the wrists we've done, sun salutations. Some of that can be pretty effective, an effective way of feeling your body. So just let everything go. Sit tall. Just breathe. Try your best to come into this moment. We're going to loosen up first the neck and shoulders. So just try tucking those shoulders back and down a couple times. Back and down, back and down. Loosening up. So you can synchronize this along with your breath. Back and down, shoulder shrugs. Go slow. Right, really feel those movements, feel that awareness in the shoulders. And then we'll get into the neck and do some ear to shoulder positions. So that loosens up all the tendons that run down from your neck, from your shoulder. Do that a few more times. And then start to rotate down and then go ear to shoulder. So we'll go through that again. Rotate down and then ear to shoulder. And if you want to go for a full neck roll, we're going to choose a direction. We're going to rotate the head. We're going to go all the way around, and we're just going to continue that direction for 2 more. So same direction, all the way around. Breathe in, all the way around. Breathe out. Alright. Take a breath, rotate around just that other direction for that neck roll. Around. Nice. Now we loosened up the shoulders, the neck. Let's get here into the hamstring. Right leg out, left foot in. We'll turn yourself out towards that standing leg. We'll bring in that back hip. So the left hip forward, the right shoulder forward, and stretch. And how are you stretching? Right. How is it that you're able to extend that leg out and find your stretch? Always kind of be curious on how you're stretching and where you're stretching to. And come up for a little bit of a back bend when you're ready. Breathe in, open your heart. Switch your legs. So this side too, remember we're going to rotate that back hip forward, rotate in, and then how are you stretching the side, right? Go towards it, but be curious. Take a deep breath. You can extend both those legs out. We're going to slide forward, just holding this pose for 3 breaths, the forward fold. Inhale, 1, inhale. See if you want to go a little bit further on this next one, and then inhale, 3. Don't go any further. We won't go much longer. We'll come back up and do some seated mindfulness work or meditation. So let's cross your legs. We'll break down the seat pose for a little bit here. So cross leg seat. You can bring your feet under your knees. You can start to bring the right foot or the left foot up on that hip crease. Lotus pose. When you want the hip stretch, you could bring that foot up a little bit more, higher. Bring it up higher, and then that bottom foot. Here's the kind of pretzel and the pretzel is bringing that other leg on top of the knee. So now get into that full lotus. Know that you don't have to do everything that I'm doing today, right? This is a seat position that's just easier for me to sit and meditate on. So just choose a seat that's comfortable for you. Really, any seat position is good, even on a chair, eating just crossing your legs or bringing your feet together. Mainly we want to focus on the position of your back. So number one, just want you to find a position, one that you're relatively comfortable in. It does not have to be a full lotus or any lotus seated pose. Just a seat that is comfortable for you. And then let's try to find ourselves in a nice, relatively quiet space again. Take a deep breath. And just follow your breath. Again, coming back into this moment. Try to be still. Most importantly, for a couple of minutes here, just gonna follow the breath and try to relax the mind. Do your best here to try to relax the mind. Try to relax the mind. Ready, come back to the breath. Back in this moment. And notice how calm that you're breathing. And no, without rushing, right? No rush. You can just stay a little bit longer in your seat. Enjoying a couple another rounds of some nice good yogic breath work in through the nose and out. And then we'll go in through the nose and hold, and go out through the mouth. Alright, nice work today, you guys. Let's take a couple of more moments here. We'll come lay down on your back. And try to relax the back of your head, your neck. We'll place your feet on the floor. Just gonna do 2 rounds of bridge pose. Just pushing up the hips, lifting them up and going to bridge. Take a deep breath, hold it. Exhale, let it go. Take a deep breath, hold it. Exhale, let it go. Alright, come down slowly. We'll do a hip opener here, so you can cross the right ankle on the left knee. So push that right knee down so you get your stretch there. Great. exercise when you want to work on lotus, the seated pose I was just in. So, right, it's pushing that knee down. Alright, release. We'll do one more bridge. Make sure your feet are even. Push upwards to the sky. Take a deep breath. Let's exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's release your bridge down. Lift your left leg. Cross it on top of your right. Remember, you just try pushing that left knee down. If you have another way of opening your hip, right, you're welcome to go a little further and deeper. Now bring that foot down when you're ready. Just hug the knees, hold tight. You can stretch your legs up. You can maybe hold this pose for a little bit. And you don't have to pause the video if you want to hold your legs up and go to happy baby and stay in it for a little bit longer. When you feel ready to and inclined to, just bring your feet down to the floor. Stretch out your legs and we'll find final relaxation. I want you to tune inwards and find yourself in a relatively quiet place for a couple of more minutes. Flip your palms, rest your head. Most important, let's try to rest the mind. Try to relax the mind, relax your mind. Stay a little bit longer in your relaxation. Really try to let yourself melt into the mat for a couple of more breaths. Try not to rush today. And when you are ready to, you can start stretching out. Placing your feet on the floor. Taking a few moments to come up into a nice seated pose. Check in with your legs, your hips, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists. Check in with your nice whole body. Know that whatever and wherever you are today, what you just did is really beneficial for your body and of course the mind. I really appreciate you guys joining us in practice today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay.